Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your November Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. The best message coming out for the month. This is where I take astrology with tarot and come up with the best house, right, for the month. I'm using only one of the 12 houses, so give us the best message, please. Going straight into the 6th house with the sun shining and Gemini energy coming out. Okay, so having that sun coming out is talking about your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Ooh. And doing it Gemini style over here. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Going straight into that 6th house of health and habitual work. So let's see what's going on over here in that 6th house for you. The work, health, and duty area of your life. Nice. So there's going to be a lot of communication going on within this area as you are dedicating yourself towards this area, right? So let's see what's going on. And it feels like, you know, there's some kind of purpose going on, some kind of soul purpose, something meaningful coming out of this situation. So let's see what's going on. Going straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Fine, please, beginning of the month. Ooh, right there. The Page of Cups right here coming out with your creative opportunities. So there is something very creative and intuitive messages are coming through. And because it is the sun over here, the sun does open up your intuition pretty good. So things could be coming clear, right, as that sun is shining. So whatever your dreams are, this is saying, you know what, somebody has a message for you. Someone is coming towards you. Something that's going to allow you to celebrate, make you feel like you're getting to your milestone. When it comes to the situation, it could be, you know, if you are losing weight, you could feel like, you know what, wow, my trainer over here is telling me that we're really hitting the goal, we're really hitting the milestone to the situation, whatever it is, but it is taking a lot of dedication. And, you know, the sun is really, you know, giving off that optimism as well. Love the sun, right? If you're having any kind of tensions towards this commitment over here that you're having, you're finding that you're making breakthroughs, beautiful breakthroughs, a lot of communication about breakthroughs. Yes, leaving anything that you didn't need behind. That could be with the swords, it could be any mental, right? Am I doing the right thing? Is it happening? Is it working? Okay, and you got that beautiful celebration, feeling like you don't have any more 10 of swords. So like I said, you're moving away from anything mental. You're going to feel like you're at this milestone. You know exactly where you're going. Nothing hurts, right? I've gotten past everything. And I feel like the Emperor. Love it. So moving on and transitioning with the beautiful change and transition over here. You have this strength of the lion over here. You're very strong in the 6th house and you feel stronger. If you're at the gym, you know you're stronger, right? You're like, woo, I'm really lifting some weights over here. Right, you feel stronger, you feel healthier, your work habits in the 6th house are, you know, stronger. Everything is just really falling into place in the beginning of the month when it comes to the 6th house, and you're really feeling it. So wherever you're having problems, right, even your communication in the 6th house is stronger. So if you felt like you could not really communicate with someone in the 6th house over here within the work, health, and duty of your life, you're going to find that people are actually paying attention. Right, but you also have the sun over there that's going to allow you to limelight, to be heard, you know, to actually be seen. In the mid-month, you do have 4. Time to rest a little bit. Time to get some peace of mind. Time to just relax, recoup, right? Putting out a lot of hard work over here. You do have the Magician coming in over here, which is but taking action. It feels like the action that you're taking now as you're recouping could be meditating. It could be reanalyzing things that are going on within the 6th house or within your life, getting some clarity, getting more, you know, skill set thinking, however it is, but you're holding tight over here. So definitely feeling like you have the security and the control when it comes to this situation. If you are making a lot of money in the sixth house, you might even feel like you want to be more frugal with your money and how you're doing things, saving that money. Maybe it's a side job, a side hustle. And you know what? Maybe I'm getting paid on YouTube for side money and I want to save that money, right? Save it for the new year, save it to go on a vacation, however it is. But it just feels like you are definitely resting and rethinking some situations within the sixth house of how you're going to kind of move next is what it really feels like. Oh yeah, Seven of Cups. You got your head in the stars and dream state over here for this purpose and destiny that you're putting yourself on over here. Watching your dreams come true, really fantasizing on what it is I want to do next with the Magician. Wow. Okay. So you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Wow, when it comes to the Magician. So I'm actually going to have to, or Seven of Wands, excuse me, not swords, Seven of Wands. That is feeling like there was indecision, right? You might have felt like there was something that was feeling a little vulnerable. Maybe you had a conversation with someone about your dream and you felt vulnerable. Maybe you felt over vulnerable about giving out your information. Maybe you did something and, and you just feel like maybe you were also trying to take them along with you to the gym or something and they're not participating or listening. So they feel like a lost cause. Okay. So there could be some kind of a passive decision that you're trying to make over here when it comes to that area of your life. Yeah. Saving money with the King of Swords. You may be trying to tell your loved one or someone, you know what, we need to save this money, and maybe they're not listening. Maybe they want to go out and blow it right off the bat. I don't know why I feel that. I just feel that. It's almost like I've dreamt of having this, but now you want to go out and spend my money, so I'm going to save this money for myself. King of Swords over here, it just feels like you're getting very analytical about the situation and how you're going to save this money, what you're going to do to take control over this situation. Take more control at the gym, what you want to do next, maybe because you hit a milestone, maybe you trying to think of, how much weight I want to lose now, right? Or how am I going to go about, doing it? Do I need to diet? Do I need to do this? However it is, everybody's story is going to be a little bit different. But with the King of Swords, it's definitely talking about your skill and your confidence and how you are going to change in the control area of your life, right? And how things have kind of changed you within the last month or the beginning of the month, how things, have changed and how you're coming to an understanding. So kind of taking an honest look at everything around you as you are getting some rest, some peace of mind, contemplating. Okay, so at the end of the month, you're definitely going to have some kind of difficult decision. Maybe the difficult decision, maybe you have to also go back to, work, or maybe real work picked up also. And you're trying to figure out time, right? You do have some difficult decisions that are weighing down on you, feeling like you're at a crossroads over here with the Three of Cups. This could be Thanksgiving time for those of you in America, in the United States, of course. But it does feel like there's, maybe that's what it is too, how I'm going to take off the time. Maybe you're contemplating how you're going to take off the time for the holiday for some of you. But however it is, there is definitely a happiness going on. It does look like there's going to be a lot of celebration, a lot of friendships. So you will be going out with your friends, celebrating your successes. But there is definitely a little bit of a withdrawal and a walking away and leaving behind. Some kind of disappointment has stirred at the end of the month when it comes to the sixth house. So something has happened. Clarifying on the difficult decisions over here, please. Coming up with the acceptance and moving on, finding peace. Yeah, personal setbacks. So, yeah, there's definitely some kind of a personal setback that's going on over here. Trying to find the acceptance to move away from that situation in the sixth house. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. whatever you were doing before, there's some kind of setback that's going to set you back. It could be a work situation or personal situation. It might be something that doesn't even have anything to do with the sixth house. It's just affecting the sixth house. It could be the fourth house. It could be the second house. It could be, you see what I'm saying, the fifth house of love and romance, creativity. It could be the second house of money, work, fourth home. However it is, it doesn't have to be, but it is affecting no matter what the sixth house. It just feels like there's another house that's coming up to kind of it's conjuncting with that house. Let's just put it that way. Dishonesty and greed. Like I said before, if you're dealing with somebody like your husband or someone who wants you to go out and spend this money, you could feel like this person's all of a sudden becoming very greedy because you're making a lot of money. You could have come into with some wealth, you know, within this situation, if this has something to do with, okay, with money. No matter what, it could be even greedy with time. Maybe somebody feels like you've been spending too much time in the sixth house, and now they want some time, and so they're getting greedy. They might feel like you've been greedy and keeping your energy away from them. You're giving too much to yourself and not enough out. Also, this could be also some dishonesty going on as well. Be careful of that card, guys. Be careful of that, because there's something going on when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse with the moon. Something is hidden. Yeah, there's something hidden going on. It's almost like I'm going out having a lot of fun, but somebody is hiding something. Somebody is being a little ruthless about the situation with the Four of Swords in reverse. They're keeping a little anxiety within yourself because, you know, they're hiding some kind of emotion. They're hiding something from you, which is affecting your sixth house. It could be just, you know, it's a bummer, man. You know, I was doing all this great stuff and I was doing everything and I was on my high horse, and now I have to put up with you, which is affecting it because it feels like it's kind of taking you away from the sixth house. It's taking you away from, you know, your pleasures. They might even make you feel like you have guilty pleasures. You are going to walk back into the sun at the very end of the month. And I mean the very end, between the 29th, 30th, 28th, 29th, 30th, you are going to walk right back into that sun and go right back to your purpose with the Queen of Cups. You're going to say, I'm just going to nurture this situation. I'm walking away from this situation because you're keeping me away from my sixth house. You're keeping me away from the things that I want to do. You're just disturbing me. So it's more of a disruption of the sixth house. And so it does feel like whatever was going on, you're going right back to where you started from, because you said, this is where I feel good and this is where I'm going to nurture myself one way or another. Okay, so yeah, definitely going to sow the seeds where you want to find your happiness. So something is happening over here. It could be making you feel guilty for guilty, you know, for what we call guilty pleasures. You see what I'm saying? Greedy because you're making a lot of money and holding tight to it. Something is going on. You guys will know what's going on at that time, but something has definitely gone awry over here, and the communication is not very good because it feels like they are being dishonest of the way they feel, the way that they're putting out their feelings, the way that they are communicating. They could even be acting like a show off, you know, kind of acting like an asshat. I'm just sorry, that's just the way it seems. I've just got it right there. That's exactly it. You are an asshat. I don't have time for this. You're ruining everything. You know what? Go sit in your bubble. I'm going to go out and go do what I want, and I'm going to walk away from this situation because I'm not dealing with that, right? Because you're ruining my happy place and my destiny, okay? And I have a long ways to go, and I'm holding on to this pentacle no matter what, and I'm nurturing exactly what I want to do. I'm sorry you're jealous. I'm sorry this. I'm sorry that. It could even be jealousy. Somebody might be, it could be in a friend's zone. Maybe you look so awesome from going to the gym that they're acting jealous, and you're just like, I don't have time for this. I'm sorry you're jealous, you know. You know, like I said, maybe it was even someone that you wanted to bring to the gym. Maybe they didn't want to go, you know, and now they want to feel jealous about the situation. It's like, I don't have time for jealousy. Look, there is no time for all of this. This is just negative, right? And this will be right down there next to that next full moon that we're going to have. So everybody's going to, you know, the werewolf's going to come out, right? Werewolf wants to come out and play. Okay, so until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.